Hello， 同学们，我是 PTE 圆圆老师。今天呢，我要给大家分享一个关于我们 PTE 口语如何轻松考到50分。那在这个测试中呢 ，read aloud 这个题呢，我用独创的读结构的方法，我只把认识的单词读出来了，50%的单词呢，我用 something 把它替换掉。那待会儿呢，大家可以看一下我具体是怎么操作的。我把认识的单词加上整个句子的框架结构，将它读出来。然后呢，大部分的单词呢我就没有读。为什么要这么做呢？因为考50分这个目标分数段的同学呢，有可能拼读能力不是特别好。那我们其实要去抓的重点呢，是大家保证流利度和发音。然后呢，整体结构为什么要把它读出来呢？因为当你去读结构的时候，你可以很好的把这一道题的断句节奏感给它读出来。这是我这么去做测试背后的一个逻辑。那其他题型呢，比如说 repeat sentence、describe image 以及 retell lecture， 那我分别呢选取了4个单词和四个词组套模板的方法。比如说 repeat sentence， 我就只讲了4个单词加上 it's very important。那这4个单词呢，主要是这个句子的前4个单词。有的呢，如果前4个单词它已经是一个句子了，那我就不加任何的内容，我就把这个句子很自信流利的说出来。那 DI 和 retell lecture 呢，我只从图片中或者是在这个音频中，我只摘取了4个词组，然后套到一个模板里面去。在讲的时候呢，保证我整体的句子节奏感、流利，还有发音清晰。那内容的话，真的答得非常少。Answer short question 呢，要么就答 I don't know， 要么就是跳过，几乎是一道题都没有正确的答案。那我这样做出来，最后拿了多少分呢？大家可以看一下，我考了51分。我相信大部分的同学去做这一套题，你们实际的水平可以答出来的内容，一定是可以比我多的。但是为什么我答这么少的内容都可以考到50分，但是你们答更多的内容反而分数更低了呢？是不是大家没有抓到重点呀？也就是说，我们低目标分数段的同学呢，一定要保流利度和发音，而不要过多的去追求内容。
Somebody do not do something. Some banks make money by doing something without something. The system is called something and is used in somewhere. It sounds it is safe because it says that banks have to keep something with something. Something a good place to do, to about something to buy. You will usually be given something in the first lecture, but if you are missing one or need something, then you should do something. This book is something and should not be read from A to B. It contains something and the path you take will be something you make along the way. Something hinges on decisions you make, so do something before choosing. 2 sisters were at somewhere when something turned to something. Somebody started to say that her parents had been something, and that she had been rather something of them. Her sister did something in amazement. What are you talking about? She said. Our parents were something. Nature offers something, then something, on something. Silent with something of A and B. The night sky has inspired wonder, a wonder that needs something far from A and B, and out into something of A and B. The advantage of A and B is that they were able to do something in an age when something could become something. There was less something, and it was easier to do something. Not only did they have something, they do something, who tended to stay put. Despite something in recent years devoted to A and B, such as years of languages, something of the issues is still limited. Only 1 in 4 of the population know that. Half the world are so something that they are unlikely to do something. 39.5% of residents is very important. The rooms allocated are very important. Net zero technology is very important. She doesn't care about anything is very important. Children are not allowed are very important. In Europe, something is similar. Somebody make much better decisions is very important. We have very little is very important. We've been doing research is very important. The media have had something is very important. The final exam will be very important. 好，这个 DI 呢，我待会儿就讲4个词组进去。The picture gives information about interesting topic based on many different categories. Firstly, we can see that the picture shows a major point which is connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, we can see museums, lack of time, cost of entry, lack of information, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. The picture gives information about an interesting topic based on many different categories. Firstly, we can say that the picture shows a major point which is connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, we can see international companies, number of headquarters, UK and Spain, their role 25, 50, 75, 100, and 200. The picture gives information about interesting topics based on many different categories. Firstly, we can say that the picture can show a major point which is connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, we can see income by age in the UK, female and male, age 20, 50, 75, 0, 500, 5,000. The picture gives information about interesting topics based on many different categories. Firstly, we can say that the picture can show a major point which is connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, we can see retailers, recycling, consumers, trees, and houses. The lecture gives information about interesting topics based on many different categories. Firstly, we can say that the lecture can show a major point which is connected to our society, so it is fair to say that it is important. Finally, we can see economic benefits of migration, government aid, send home formal and informal, double the size, do much help people, keep kids in school, and pay for food. In conclusion, the lecture is very informative. I don't know. 好，剩下的我们直接跳过了。